What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Save the Game Media. My name is Kevin, and in today's video, we're going to talk all about Sonic Rumble. For those that might be unaware, a new Sonic game came out just a few days ago, but it's not your classic Sonic title. I've played it, and I'm going to share all my thoughts to let you know whether it's worth your time. Before we get to that, if you're new here and into gaming news, reviews, and more, please consider subscribing to the channel. So, what the heck is Sonic Rumble? Well, to put it bluntly, it's Fall Guys, but with a Sonic skin. Now, at first, that doesn't sound too bad, especially because I love Fall Guys and I love Sonic. So, this really should appeal to me, right? Unfortunately, Sonic Rumble is the bad form of imitation. There is nothing flattering at all about this game. Sonic Rumble will have you start as a no-name Sonic Forces avatar and put you through your initial paces in what I assume is a bot match. The formula here is simple. 3 rounds, complete the objective of each stage, and then you progress to the next round. You'll have your race style games where the goal is to simply get to the finish line after running through some Sonic themed courses. And I use the term running very loosely here because your character tends to feel incredibly slow, stiff, and clunky. I will compliment the level design as they're filled with familiar Sonic enemies, and you'll visit levels inspired by classic levels from the Sonic games like Green Hill Zone. I just wish the actual gameplay felt good to navigate. Apart from races, you have a few more game modes at your disposal, but unfortunately, there isn't much variety in what you're actually doing in them. A tie-in level for the Sonic 3 movie will have you collecting red orbs with Shadow riding his motorcycle around the city. Another will have you collecting rings after spin dashing at flowers. And another will, shocker, have you running around a chemical plant collecting rings. Now, within these levels, you're obviously going to be competing against a handful of other players, so you will have a few power-ups at your disposal to change the tide of battle in your favor. But after playing a few rounds, they seem to be limited to a speed boost and a homing attack. And after you make it through all 3 rounds, well, the top 3 get highlighted, and you just kind of do it all over again. There's no giant prize, there's no celebration of your accomplishment. It just feels hollow. The coins you collect throughout your 3 rounds, you can then go spend at the in game shop. Obviously, this is a free to play game, so there's going to be your classic accoutrements here: battle passes, different types of currency, etc. This is actually an area where I grow frustrated with Sonic Rumble more. Not because these things exist, but because they're implemented so poorly. You use the rings you've accumulated to buy new cosmetic items like skins and characters, but you could only buy them in a certain order. So, despite the fact that I don't want Rouge the Bat emotes, I have to buy them in order to get to the next step of this pass to get the next character I may actually want. Why are the characters and skins not just listed in a big catalog so we can buy who we want from the start? I just wanted to play as Shadow the Hedgehog, not Tails, not Sonic, not Cream the Rabbit. The game just ultimately gives off mobile game energy, and that is made even more apparent when you get microtransaction pop ups happening at their every game. I really wanted to like Sonic Rumble. It combines 2 games I really like, but what I got was a half baked, underdeveloped Fall Guys ripoff that falls short in both gameplay and progression. But let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you're enjoying the game. Maybe I'm off base. Maybe after some updates, I will give it another try. Until next time, I've been Kevin for Save the Game Media. See ya.